Steve Doocy, who prances around as a member of the journalistic community, I mean, he works at Fox, so take it for what it is upset that there was fact checking going on during the Republican National Convention. Oh my gosh, let's see what he has to say about it.
At least one TV network last night was live fact checking the RNC. Somebody would say something and they go, "Whoa, hold on a second, that's not true." They did not do it last week for the Democrats. So what does that tell the viewer?
The only thing that I think is problematic is that there was only one TV network that was doing the fact checking in real time. It should be every single TV network because that whole event was riddled with lies. And I also want to be clear that fact checking should happen in real time at any political event, whether it's Democrats or Republicans. It's just that the RNC was particularly deceptive in every single speech. And so, we'll talk about some of the lies in just a minute. But Emma, are you outraged that there was fact checking happening at news networks?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I can sort of see what he's saying, but at the same time, the DNC was so devoid of any and all policy that what were you gonna fact check? That love is good? That's basically what the entire Democratic National Convention was. But Republicans talked about insane things about how Biden's gonna implement a socialist agenda. Cori Bush is a Marxist activist. They're gonna break down your door. They're gonna shut down your power grid. They're gonna ruin your country and they hate America. I mean, it's just crazy things. I mean, Tim Scott was the most normal standard Republican speech that happened last night. And he actually capitalized on some of Biden's weaknesses, which were the crime bill. And he talked about how, Biden implemented this crime bill and it caused mass incarceration, and compare that with what Trump has done with Alice Johnson and other more high profile things. The difference being the Republicans, when Biden wanted to pass that bill, wanted it to be more draconian, and this is decades later. And so it's all proportional. Like that was a necessary fact check. But that was probably the least egregious lie because it was basing one kernel of truth from the RNC. Everything else was Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it was. And I want to get to specifics in just a second, but I also want to note how hilarious it is that even with Trump lackeys and loyalists like Doocy sticking up for Donald Trump, Trump and his campaign still attacked Fox News because apparently they cut away from the RNC momentarily for whatever reason, not because they dislike Trump or they wanted to make a point about Trump. And all of a sudden you see OANN trending on Twitter with the Brad Parscales of the world, arguing oh no, Fox is terrible. Now I'm watching OANN. OANN is so better. They don't interrupt. Why are you guys being loyal to a group of people or to a particular politician, Donald Trump, who throws you under the bus all the time, right? It's destroying the country. There's the most important part of this argument, right? But it does nothing for you personally.
Yes,
I don't understand it.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But it's such a short-lived benefit, Emma. I mean, Donald Trump has no loyalty to anyone. He will throw anyone under the bus randomly, out of nowhere, for whatever perceived, issues he has with that person, right? Any little thing sets him off because he's the most sensitive little bitch ever. So he perceives everything as a jab. He sees everything as oh, I've been wronged. He's the most, he has this he's the American version of Kim Jong-un. It's just that we luckily have some protections in place that prevent him from becoming the dictator that he dreams about being. But he gets offended by every little thing. It reminds me of agreeing and consenting to being in a situation where you're treated as an employee of a drug kingpin, right? You've seen Narcos. One mistake and they're coming for you. You're gone, right? Doesn't matter how many people you killed for the drug lord. And like, why do people find themselves in situations like that, especially when they're already wealthy, when they already have power, like Ducey does? I don't know. I don't get it. Like,
well, it
I would
reminds me
just
kind
say,
of
look, I'm
of
gonna
fraternities. It reminds me kind of a fraternity, like why people want to be in the fraternity, they want to be a part of the action. So then they'll get hazed really. I know Brett especially,
Brett.
And they'll get hazed really hard to be in the fraternity, and they're also authoritarian by nature. Not all. I was in a sorority. I get it. Whatever. Stupid. I regret it. But yeah. No. I mean, they're kind of bootlicking by nature, and so they want to be close to power, and that's basically it.
It's so sad. It's so sad. So just some actual substance to this story. What happened at the RNC? What kind of lies were told? Well, the Daily Beast reports that the first day of the RNC saw at least 30 misleading or exaggerated claims being pushed by speakers. According to the New York Times live fact check blog, speakers repeatedly offered sometimes wild mischaracterizations of the president's rival Joe Biden as a socialist. I wish a radical. I also wish who would destroy the economy, which that would not. I mean, our economy is pretty crappy, and we have not implemented socialist policies. So let's just consider that. Anyway, Ducey's guest Nikki Haley helped propagate these claims. Nikki Haley, for instance, the former ambassador to the United Nations, wrongly claimed in her speech that Biden would ban fracking as president, whereas Trump's oldest son, Donald Trump Jr., falsely claimed that Biden supports open border policies and want more illegal immigrants to take jobs from American citizens. Okay, so like, which one is it? Because when Trump was ripping children away from their parents at the border and putting them in cages, he argued that the Obama administration did that, and he was just continuing an Obama era policy. So which one is it? Did the Obama administration with Biden as vice president support an open border policy, or were they putting children in cages? Like, I'd like to know.
They can't decide on the message. They can't decide on the message. So is Biden gonna be really not tough on crime? Is he going to let the rioters go run rampant, or did he lock too many people up with his crime bill? Is he beholden to AOC and the Bernie Sanders and the socialist left? Or did he implement all these policies that are far right and a part of why you're critiquing him, or not far right, but on the right? I mean, they can't. They're just grasping at everything, and it doesn't pass the smell test that he's a part of the socialist left. Like, even if you're on the Trump train, guys, you guys don't like Biden, you won't vote for him, you'll vote for Trump very quickly. You know that's not the case.
Yeah, it's amazing. And why don't we wrap this up in a nice little bow by featuring a video from an organization that you particularly love, Emma, the Lincoln Project.
Bitter, deceitful, vengeful activists.
They'll disarm you, lock you in your home, and invite MS-13 to live next door. Cops killed, children shot.
And they have run this beautiful place right into the ground. Abandoned buildings, liquor stores on every corner, drug addicts, guns on the street.
Pain and misery.
Crime, violence, and mob rule.
Spawns of Satan.
Eliminating everything that we love.
Intolerance, bigotry, people who attack others.
Anarchy and chaos on our streets.
Your family will not be safe.
The mob will try to destroy you.
Open borders, closed schools, human sex, drug traffickers, discarded heroin needles in parks, riots in streets, and blackouts in homes. Don't let them step on you. Don't let them destroy your families, your lives, and your future.
Chain you to conformity. Burn down the foundations of our country to the ground.
Families clinging to pieces of wood.
Lives are being ruined and stolen.
You're not allowed to go to church. Rioting, looting, and vandalism. Anarchists have been flooding our streets. Small businesses are being torched by mobs. It's madness.
It's a horror film, really. Nightmares are becoming real.
Oh, last night my boyfriend pointed out to me when he goes, being torched by mobs. When Don Trump Jr., please just go back and watch that. It made me laugh so hard. What is he even saying? Okay.
Want to win a free electric scooter? Well, our partners at Aspiration and Zoom Electric are making it possible. All you have to do is head to tyt.com/greensummer for your chance to win.